Yo, I didn't think I'd actually be here right now, because I looked at the time and it said it was 11. Oh, I looked at the time and it said it was 10. And I looked at the time and it said it was 11. It's like I was prepared to stream closer to 9, but I was just laying in bed next to Doug and Morning over there. Doug was up there before. He's already been out down there for nearly an hour. So like, um, we're gonna. I feel I'm in a decent spot where I am. Like I feel like I'm at a stage where like I can actually play the game without feel like I can't play it because we're so OP currently with what the gear we have now. My sword, and which is not even fully upgraded, is pretty fucking strong. Yeah, sure. I'm only defeated Margit, and there's like so many like main story missions. Um, Realistically, I could get this game done. Like if I focus on the story, I could get it done in the next week and a bit. Um, but I don't know. Like I looked up. Last night Pragmat and Mouse PI, and those are both relatively short games to play because I want to play those and also want to play Soros, which comes out on the 30th. But I looked up Mouse PI. That's out on PSN now, but physically though, it doesn't come out until July. So I was like, what the fuck? All the hype will be down, you know? Like I would like if Jacksepticeye was still in his gaming prime where he like plays every game that it remotely interests him on YouTube or streams or whatever, he would play that because it's Cuphead but a first person shooter. Like that's sick. Cuphead's another game I want to fucking play. Um, Speaking of YouTubers, look at the came in the mail today. Markiplier from North Korea. Completely forgot I bought this. Completely forgot I bought this. And it's signed as well. Signed by Markiplier. It must be weird not having um it must be weird not having his brother in the book. Fuck it. This has been a while. This I remember watching the documentary years ago. Like in 2022, 2023. I thought the book would be thicker, to be honest, but maybe it was like because a bunch of people were getting the books like months ago, I think. But maybe since she didn't want to sign like 100 a day, she did it slowly but surely. Let me chapter 8, which is page 47. This must be very weird. I've never bought a book for the sake of buying it as a novelty. Like every other book I've bought, I had the intent to read it. This one, sure, um, maybe I would read this one day. But like right now, it would be like getting this book loves you. It's AI. I can easily tell it's AI. Oh, there's someone. They recreated it. Mark was born June 28. I didn't know that. This is pretty cool. I've seen these photos before. It's weird to think that he looked more Asian when he was a kid. Like you can tell he's Asian now, but you can some people wouldn't tell. Oh, that's why her name's Frank. The second husband is called something Frank. I don't think Mark ever talked about that. His stepdad died in 2022. I don't remember that. To be fair, Mark's dad looked old when they were born. You know, not like Robert De Niro age, but like. Imagine being. Pretty cool. There was nothing really. Well, I haven't read it all, but there's nothing really talking about um um talking about why they broke up. Use Tug. Let's look at this up. I didn't.
Oh, they got divorced when I was young.
Shit. Sorry to bring it up, but hey, at least you still got a dad.
No, they got divorced when I was young.
Shit. Sorry to bring it up, but hey, at least you still got a dad.
I unironically love Honey Pup. I know it's a fucking pornographic game, but like, holy fuck, the humor in it's golden. Q is probably one of the best like fucking like side characters in a game. Like, I don't think that type of game would slide on YouTube nowadays. But like when the first game came out, like you weren't in it for like the sex at the end of the fucking Candy Crush missions. You were there because it was fucking characters were hilarious. You know? It's so weird to think that 2008 doesn't feel all really that long ago compared to 2020. Like, that's only a 12-year difference, right? If Mark was 18 in 2008 and I was 18 in 2020, he's nearly 40. That fact, when I'm in my mid-20s, feels weird to think about. Why does everyone think it was gonna be a cat? I'm so confused. I fucking hate how people use Unisaurus in such a way. Like, you cannot talk about it at all. It's not about it. Unisaurus was about living in the moment and remembering you're gonna die. Not the fact that when something dies, you have to forget about them and not think about them at all. That's a shitty statement. I fucking hate the term redacted though. Like, I understand it in terms of technology, but I'm surprised Mark has not talked about it at all at all. I hate thinking about this, but the day Mark's mum dies is gonna be a sad, sad day. You know, the internet fucking cried when Henry died. Because we learnt the true story of how Henry came to their lives. I feel like I'm not playing that correct. It's how I've been playing it for years. Fuck, she got Whiplash, she got Rather Lightning, Until It Sleeps, Sanitarium, Cthulhu, Inamorata, and Battery. That's insane. Like, this is why I wish Australia got fucking... So is that the only difference? I'm doing 2 when everyone else was 7.
Try not to make a sound challenge. Try not to make a sound challenge.
more objectified than females.
Explain.
Look at any Instagram post of an attractive celebrity male, shirtless or not shirtless, and then look at the comments.
Yeah, but men don't mind it. It's harmless.
Then why do females mind it?
Because the intention is usually different.
What attention?
The men's intention is not always harmless.
Yeah, it is.
Men would objectify underage girls online and in real life.
I'll make it easier. If I compliment the female on the street, it's harmless.
She doesn't know your intentions.
But I'm letting her know I like what she looks like.
She doesn't know how far you go.
How far what?
I mean, 91% of rape victims are female.
That leaves 8% for men.
No, and it's not an issue for men.
9% is an issue.
You're a strong man.
Absolutely, gym 6 days a week.
Strong man. Right.
Absolutely, I have quadruple testosterone of the normal female.
So you can defend yourself against that.
Absolutely, I can.
Okay, so there's no issue.
Men are more objectified than females.
It's the same fucking thing as... God, that failed. No wonder it sounded similar.
Well, America, it was really
You're an editor of a local paper or a magazine? A larger. Oh. Are you an editor? Guns and nails.
was a witch. Hermione, that's no spot. And this little bush. You that say, what's another day? I can only play like an hour and a bit. I'm at Storm Hill, dude. Alright, where to, shall we? Where to? Where do I want to explore? Fucking. I've barely left. How many? Are they just spawning? I'm sorry, doggies, but if your intent is to kill me, I'm gonna kill you first. It's like Sharknado, but wolves. Fuck. Weird snake creatures. It's not really the boss that I defeated before. Competitive multiplayer. Use the duelist filled finger to create a red summon sign. I really thought there'd be something else over here. What's his name? Henrik? Kenneth. So, okay, so I do have to defeat. So do I have to? Do I go back? Let me check. I want to wait and see. Right now, right tonight, I'm just gonna dick around. I'm not gonna really try to do anything extravagant. United combat and combat ordeals. So engage in combat with other players. Touch the effigy of Marika in the Colosseum. United combat and combat ordeals can be undertaken in this venue. In United combat, two teams of fighters clash. Combat ordeals are all-out brawls in which every combatant is out for themselves. I've never seen multiple people. I don't really want to, because I just know people will come back with their OP builds and one-hit me. I wondered if I go back to the round table now, would that girl be there that I wanted to find earlier? There's a lack of enemies out here. Fire. Do others. Speaking of enemies. Oh fuck. Ah, yeah. Got him. He had holy power. Yeah, but what does it do? It's a good one. Excitation. Are you remembering the sound? Do you recall the shaking of the ground? Pounding, no remorse. Pushing, pushing, horseman ride, was the summer and midnight. I don't bump Betty. I don't bump Betty. Get it. Opens up something. Oh, those aren't enemies, they're fucking owls or hawks. These are enemies. Oh! That's just unlucky. Come on. I got a golden wounded. Any golden runes are fucking sick because they're free XP. They're free XP, right? And if we die, we still have them. Double kill. I have no idea what these enemies are. No, I used to hear them. Oh, hello. Happy a boss. I got a talisman. He's so close to dead. He's already half health. That's good. Dormammu. I've come to power. I don't even know what that was. It was half health. Didn't give us anything. A second. If it's on a 10-hour dungeon, but anything that gives us XP is good. You know, I did 2 bosses yesterday, Market and Night Dragon, and they both gave us 10,000 each. So that still does more damage than this. Well, to be fair, adding the... It's like kill confirmed. You have to... It took me a bit to learn that you had to kill confirm the fucking skeletons. Holy shit. That mofo wasn't... Oh no, 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 no. Fuck off. These do run real time, you know. I remember the skeletons in that Wonderlands DLC, Tarantino Dragon Keep DLC, was the skeletons are so strong. Like, I don't know why, those are the most annoying enemies to kill in that DLC. What does a blood rotus do? Katana can do blood loss. Can I put the Asher War on that? That'd be cool. You can. You can put it on it. You would think you want the damage and the effect. So it's like I want a strong weapon that's stronger than this, but it's a katana. But evidently, I don't think that's a fucking thing. I don't know if this is... yeah, I needed 1,000 more. Damn. What I can do, I think, is do this. Alright. Change out my physic. Strength is good. Why was he half health? That's actually really fucking good. Ah.
Those who live in debt all the more. Well, well. Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh? But with a prowess for weeding Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to haunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. What say you? Very well. Show me your map. I've marked the location for you, of a hidden gateway. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman. What is it? Still milling about? The map indicates where the gateway is hidden. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
Be sure to tell me if you meet she's a servant. She's been my... I've lost count of them, honestly.
Took youth no matter, it's all lay out your arms then. Back all no matter.
Realistically, I have a katana, and I could realistically upgrade it to a point where it could rival the same damage output, because this is relatively close, I think. And it'll make me, I could hold it much easier. The only irritating thing about it is
Back all right no matter.
putting the this on it. You'll make it 62, but it'll make my damage much less. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't seem good. I always pressed the wrong button.
Back all no matter.
So I'm guessing what I have just can't have any upgrades because it's already that OP. You know what I want to do? Put a magic mofo. No, actually not. What I want to do, I want to mess around with the katana for a bit. If I die, I die. I don't give a fuck. But I want to change up my gameplay. Because having a katana will be cool. Because eventually, if I get another katana, aka or I could even do that, because that's my dagger. Everything's stronger. I keep forgetting. Oh, what? No. It's a great sword. Mess around with it for a bit. We'll go to here because this is. Hey, that just is the mark. I'm gonna need to go here, but I wanna. After that, I wanna go back to him because I need to go back down there. I think I don't. Maybe not. But I wanna see what fighting is like with my with a. Fine. Feels so weird.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Come on. Give me a good smack from behind with something nice and big. I'll pop clean out. I'm sure of it. Don't stop now, friend. Just keep clobbering away at the old behind. Put those doubts to rest. I'll be just fine. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Well played, good lady. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me.
What the fuck?
Well, though that... Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this. Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter? I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle. I've heard there's to be a Come on. I terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer? Nothing that suits your taste, then.
Apparently you can kill them, but I don't want to. Hey. It's a very funny boss fight, not gonna lie. Like it's a standard one, but it's entertaining. It's not really a standard one, but you know what I mean. The boss fights can be funny. I want you to kill your kids again. That's fucking hilarious. Ow. Yeah. I got another death hit. That's very good. I'm gonna replace that with that. That's insanely good. I'm excited to see these because I always know they're gonna be runes. Alright, let's go back to this microphone. Wait, I didn't even unlock this area yet. Did I?
I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to recapture my fort? Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful. And the knight's dead to boot. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
It's still dagger.
Right then. Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me? Well, under the Erd Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Height, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch. Ah, yes. I've been meaning to ask. Would you like to enter my service? I see bright things in your future, stout warrior. Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erd Tree's true order. And who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not? Very well indeed. I knew I saw something in you. I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I see great things ahead of us. We are truly by the Earth Trade blessed. Right then, time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish. Right then, I've much to do.
No wonder people can spend hundreds of hours. Because I look at every nook and cranny, and people still say I'm early game. Like the first 10% early game. It does feel like it. But I don't want to spend the next fucking 25 hours just exploring Caelid. You know what I mean? I do want to feel a sense of progression, but I don't know if the next area I should conquer is this or that. I don't know. Pretty cool that that's again. Fuck. These are different enemies, I think.
Is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort? Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found, with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I must begin my search for a true...
We didn't do too much tonight, but we did some stuff. You feel me?
So I use the 4 buttons on top for aiming, right? And then I'll use combinations to do things. So we got scope in, shoot. They should reward you more for moving around in this game, honestly. Yo, I don't really want to use quad feeds, but if I have to, then I might. Oh! Oh, Monty! Oh!
I'm the best person in this venue. I'm the best person here. You're all trash. Boom. I'm the best person. Oh my god. Oh wait, is that him that did that? That's absurd.
Let's fucking go! That was so bad. That was so bad, dude. I'm just literally just gonna chuck every single thing behind me the whole race. That's actually a terrible idea, as I know, but... Bro! What? Are you kidding? Yeah, I think they're flipping. That was a quad feed, oh my god. That was a quad.
When I was young, I used a spatula for all my flips. Now I'm hard-boiled, baby, and my eggs are covered in pips. I don't want to see an ellipse on your lips. No, I want to see proteins squeezed while they're hot. And when they're cold and firm, ready or not, I want to see their new shape. They'll no longer look like a grape. Oh, we'll be breakfast Hall of Famers. We'll be egg-shellent tabletop gamers. My molds will turn eggs into diamonds that are fine, and the head of Albert Einstein. Look, I butter my toast with humility, but I boil and shake my eggs for probability. Black and white? No. Chance for me is yolk and white. Ha, did it right. There's a website. Ooh, little shed some light. You don't have to beg twice. Everybody can have egg dice. When I was young, I used a spatula for all my flips.
It's all fucking over! I'm panicking. Don't panic, I'm panicking. More Americans are now moving to Ireland than Irish people are moving to America. It's the fucking reverse famine. Oh, everything's gotten worse since the 1840s. What will life be like now?
Hey, how are you getting on? What's the crack? My kids go to junior high in Ballahadreen. I just gotta pick a few things up at the pharmacy. You know, I really shouldn't say this, but you're one of my favorite cunts. Let's go and have a few beers. I brought you some brownies. They're wrapped up in some aluminum foil. Aluminum foil. Aluminum foil. Trinity is an Ivy League college.
It's just a dream.
Hey, Garen, honey, I think we need to talk. Why don't you spend any time with our children? Tanner, Chad, Brad, Tad, Swanson, and Crystal.
I'm frightened. Follow me. I'm delicious. It's all fucking over! I'm panicking.
Now, this is where the real drama started.
There is nothing natural about putting your inside and
These are the instruments you use.
she thinks she's a man, but she does not have the equipment to be a man.
Folks, this space can be weird sometimes. There's been lots of conversation. Sometimes I'm confronted along the way, and even in the midst of busy traffic, in the midst of meetings, you'll find someone and then he will shout at you, "Why are you gay?" The other day I was with my kids, and someone just jumped out of the car, came out and said, "You are gay." Goodness me. But well, I have some time this afternoon, and I want to look back at this video, which happened, to be precise, 13 years ago. There was a debate in Uganda about the Anti-Homosexuality Act. The bill then that later turned into an act, it created such a big storm, and that's when we at NBS Television, I host a flagship show called The Morning Breeze. I'm still the host to date, and then we invited a lady to put up a case for the LGBTQ community. It turned out the following day he was a man. Pepe Julian Onzima. I'm told he's a full mister. Well, let me now recap and do a flashback of the show. Hello and welcome back. This is the topical discussion on the Morning Breeze on NBS Television. My name is Simon Kagwanjala, and well, now this is where the real drama started. Listen to this. One of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
morning to you.
Why are you gay? You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and you're a gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you? I'll be very honest with you. I had to dump all the show prep I'd done the day before, because when this guy walked in, he looked so smart in a suit, but with a bit of gully traits, and I found it weird. So I said, let's go bare knuckle, gloves off.
Why are you gay? It's just a classic meme.
Excuse me, are you male or female?
I'm sorry, I just want to know where the tissue boxes are, Aaron.
No, I'm sorry, I'm a very strict man. I just want to know, are you male or female before I direct you?
No, you know what? I will just look for the tissue boxes myself.
No, hold on, please. Just... Hello and and welcome to the studio. My name is Simon Kagwanjala. This morning, my special guest is you. Why aren't you doing cameos? Why aren't you sending special regards to your loved ones? Oh, welcome. Your name is Anand Javier.
No, sir. Sorry, it's pronounced Javier.
Where is the H?
Well, sir, it's said with the J, but it's pronounced.
Look at it again. You're Anand.
Yes.
This is your name?
Yes.
J.
Well, sir, it's silent.
No, I see J.
Yeah, but the J is silent, so we pronounce it Javier instead of Javier.
So instead of J, it is H, right?
Yes.
So did you come here to look for a job or a home?
Sir, I'm looking for a job, yeah.
No, but J is pronounced as H. We don't have home. We have a job.
Sir, it's just a name, sir. It doesn't really matter. I mean...
No. How do you pronounce J?
With an H for my name, yes. Javier.
So, are you looking for a... Hello and... Happy birthday, gay boy. And we are proud of you. Stay awesome. Happy birthday. Can I tell you, Dubai is really fun and so
Hey, bro, what do you do for a living?
Oh, gosh. Why are you sneaking me up?
I just want to know, what do you do?
Hell no. Why are you asking me this question?
Why am I asking you? Because you have a nice car. We want to learn.
Do you feel you should ask me?
I feel I should...
I love people who embrace them being memes. Like Stephen Carl Stephenson. He's died. He died ages ago now. 2018, I think. Robbie Rotten, like, whilst everyone knew what Lazy Town was, the fucking We're Number One just blew up, you know? I remember seeing Lazy Town constantly, like, on ABC3 and that, and I never really liked it because it was, like, a weird look mixed with, like, a cartoon, but it wasn't a cartoon, it was live action with puppets, it was a bit weird. I like the pink-haired chick, though. And Sporticus, but then We're Number One, like, blew up. It was everywhere. It was in Guitar Hero stuff. It was like, then when he had Stephen Carl Stevenson, he had cancer. What he did, when he was on remission, I think he sang it, but then when he got cancer again, that which he succumbed to many months later, he brought back the guys in the We're Number One music video to sing it with him. Which is just so fucking cool, you know. Like that the We're Number One will always hold a special place because of that, because of, like, whilst you watch the show for Sporticus and the girl, but like whilst Robbie Rotten is like a character I don't really care about because they made his face look weird, Stephen Carl Stevenson, I don't know how that's Stefanson, just really upstanding guy, you know what I mean? And yeah, there are other people who claim to be a celebrity through their meme status, but there's some people who are just like people want to know about. Like if people knew about those shorts, he'd have a following, but people don't know about it. What other memes do people frequently talk about? There really isn't that many memes in today's climate. Like Elden Ring, the funny one. Yeah, Elden Ring, just like dry fingers, butthole, and no maidens. Probably those are like, probably. I don't know. Something that's just funny about that. Slip and slide on this banana peel. And I remember there was a song called Brain Power. I fucking hated it because it was like a bleep loop song. Also fucking woe memes, Ganon Knuckles, Dugu not aware. Like those are classic memes from 10 years ago. Feed it out. I used to play like this. That wasn't correct. It was a try-turn. It's very fun. Very, very fun. I used to know how to play Crab Rave, but that was I completely forgot how that sounds. Slip and slide on this banana peel. Solo time. Solo time. I completely forgot how to play that. fact I knew how to play really well 3 years ago, and now I've known majority of it. I guess I really like playing it, but I never like playing the pre-solo because it never sounded correct. Why are you running? Let me see if Jacksepticeye uploaded anything funky.
This is what you've trained for your whole life. You got this.
I'm good, yeah. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Look, I can't even see all of them. Wait. Okay, I'm ready. 180 degrees spray vision. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, yes!
Last one.
I really want to try that.
I'm Jacksepticeye, and this is my last meal. Irish stew, burger with fries, Coke Zero, lasagna with fries, fish fingers, potato waffles, an old-fashioned, steak with garlic mash, red wine, banoffee pie, New York cheesecake, and top of the morning coffee. I'm Jacksepticeye, and this is...
Lord, please protect us in this dark place where evil roams so freely.
My name is Sean. It's so nice to meet all of you. So it seems that unfortunately Jacksepticeye has caught himself in a lot of drama. This drama is pointless, it's stupid, and it doesn't make any sense. Jacksepticeye is probably one of the least problematic people on the entire platform. I think the only person that can basically top him at this point is Markiplier. And I'm definitely not only saying that because he's going to voice in the new main channel video. But Jacksepticeye announced that he's actually producing a film adaptation of the video game Bloodborne. Now, this is a really good thing, right? We should all be happy about this. I mean, okay, Bloodborne's never coming out on PC. Like, come on, guys, but we need to move on from that. But this is well, it's not close. But at least it's something, right? It's something more as possible. And we know the guy isn't a LARPer. Like, he's basically played through the entirety of Bloodborne.
I have a tattoo of the hunter's mark on my body. I have giant statues of the hunter and Eileen behind me. I have a tiny lamp of the messengers behind me because I absolutely adore this franchise.
I have never played Bloodborne, by the way. It's basically like one of the few From Software games that I've never played. I've played like their mecha games. I even played like the Kingsfield games with like a PS1 emulator. I have never touched Bloodborne. I'm waiting for it to come out on PC, which is never going to happen. Okay, by the way, I just want to show this because I don't want you guys calling me a Souls larper. Look at the hours. 550 hours. Right? I do know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, I even remember like the best part of 10 years ago doing an entire series myself of playing through Dark Souls 3 with this like Smo dragon armor. The signs were always there. Now when the announcement came out,
what I'm hearing is that everyone oh, they're both on Dapper Day. That's funny. From what I've heard, everyone knows Elden Ring and loves Elden Ring. I think the Dark Souls game everyone loves is the third one. The third game is the game of the Dark Souls games. Like, everything that Dark Souls did was essentially perfected and was translated into Elden Ring. You know, you can argue that Elden Ring could be considered Dark Souls 4, in a sense. You know, the way I want to play the games after I always wanted to do Elden Ring last, but I think it's good me doing it first because it gives me an idea of what the games could be. Because knowing that Dark Souls has a very hard boss at the get-go, and how dated that game looks. So like it'd be fun going back to do that, you know, because if I can manage to get through this game with relative ease and less rage. Like, I'm fine with learning a boss. I just don't like needing to learn a boss for hours on end. That's the idea of, like, there's so many bosses in these games. I don't want to do that for every single boss. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so glad I've been doing them in one try the past couple of days, which I'm so happy about. And the Bloodhound Fang has eased that. But from what I hear, Dark Souls 3 is like the Dark Souls game to play. It's pretty cool to think about. Let me look this up in terms of trophy hunting. If I had a Dark Souls trophy guide. Remember, we 70 hours, 8 out of 10. Damn, son. That's gonna be a fucking next year thing. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. With Dark Souls, we got the PS3 version, which has 330,000 owners. This is on PSN profile, so it'll be either less or higher depending on that. Then Dark Souls Remastered's 230, so nearly 100,000 difference. Dark Souls 2, PS3 one's 200,000. PS4 one is 270,000, but the Dark Souls 3 is 538,000, so it's a big jump, you know. A lot of people's first Souls game would have been Dark Souls 3, but maybe when I was a kid, I don't give a fuck about playing a sequel. Look at Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. I grew up playing that game, and I never really touched Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. Even though Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2X is essentially 1 and 2. I never knew that. People have the weirdest ideas of, like, the lefts and the rights. Well, I'm just reading a comment here. Yeah, I don't understand. I've seen some leftist accounts I follow somehow think Amber Heard was the victim 100%. I'm like, you need to understand. When that trial was going on, I mean, no one, maybe a small few, but no one was on the defense of Amber Heard because her lawyers were atrocious. You know? Atrocious. Everyone was clowning on the lawyers. Not necessarily her, even though she had very hilarious fucking statements like, my dog stepped on a bee. Like, why? And like, it's so weird in today's climate. I keep on seeing so many Twitter things saying that, like, if you made fun of Amber Heard, you, like, hate women or some shit. I'm like, what? Are people not allowed to dislike people in this current climate? If you dislike someone, you're a bad person. But if you like someone else, you're an even worse person. I don't know.
This drama is pointless, it's stupid.
Yeah. Look at this comment with nearly 4,000 likes. What baffles me is that everyone was making fun of Amber Heard during her trial. That's why I'm confused. A lot of people saying nowadays is that they were both bad people. Sure. But a lot of statements saying that is that when some people believe that, they believe Johnny is a worse person. And, like, you don't understand that. Because of that, Disney dropped him, meaning we're not going to get another Pirates film with him. There was multiple planned, by the way. And he was fired from being Grindelwald, which essentially, I think, made Secrets of Dumbledore worse, you know, because his Grindelwald in, like, we were led to believe the Grindelwald we see in Crimes of Grindelwald is how he actually looks. I understand him being Colin Firth, it was him playing tricks. But how do you, in universe, tell me someone can change the way he looks, show the way he looks, but then does a completely different look in the third film? Like, Mads Mikkelsen did a good job, but it wasn't Grindelwald. He just wasn't him. You know, two different ideologies. You know, in Grindelwald, he pities the humans, and in Series of Dumbledore, he doesn't. You know, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. You know, like Voldemort just wants to kill Harry and the Wizarding World. Fucking Grindelwald wants to kill everyone. You know, he was like, honestly believe if the Grindelwald we saw in Secrets of Dumbledore was the Grindelwald we saw in Crimes of Grindelwald, that film just would have been better, and we would have gotten more films in that franchise. Sure, I don't really like how it just became a Grindelwald story. I thought it was just going to be about Newt Scamander finding beasts, because it's called Fantastic Beasts, and where to find them. Like, that film itself, make it be standalone in the Harry Potter universe, and it'll make sense, but the sequels, Newt wasn't even the main character in some of them. Like, I didn't get it. Like, just because you don't like something someone's doing, you bring up a problematic past, even though it's not problematic. Because it's nothing burger, you know?
I thought I would quit already. I said a couple of years ago that I have like 2 years left of me, but I just kind of like recalibrated, reprioritized, and started doing the things I actually wanted to do instead of what I thought I was supposed to be doing. So I don't really see it in my future stopping anytime soon. I think I'll always have a passion for it. Obviously, I won't be doing it every day like I am now. But I don't. My plan isn't to replace one thing with another thing. For the Bloodborne stuff, I'm not gonna sacrifice any time on that to do something else, because that's my baby. I need to raise her properly. I need to feed her. I don't think I'd ever give it up. It's the only thing I've ever done that I feel like I'm actually good at, and it's the only thing I've truly loved doing in my life. So, and everyone's so nice. Why would I give up on that?
Like, I get it. With his success, you know, he's not really a type of Markiplier where just like he just sits down, plays whatever random games, and gives to his editor. He selectively chooses what he wants to play on the channel, then he plays specific things off his channel, you know? He's played, like, every game that has been monumental in the past couple of years, he's played by himself. He will be doing GTA 6 and Spider-Man 3 for the channel because people want it and he wants to do it for the channel. You know, he did God of War, you know? And playing games to create content is a cool medium that I enjoy doing. I just don't like the editing process. You know, I fucking despise editing myself. Like, there's a reason why I haven't edited all the videos I've shot in the past fucking 6 months. Is because I don't like how long it takes to edit a video. I like creating it, you know? It can take maybe an hour or two to record everything and, like, fucking do everything, but part of me just wants to, like, just upload the raw footage, you know? That's why I just upload the VODs as is. I used to think I would make these funky, like, edits, like stream highlights. If I did, but I could have gone somewhere in my streaming career, sure. But, like, doing that by yourself and you stream daily up most to 2, 3, 4 hours a day, you throughout the day before your streams, you need to look back your stream the day before to see whatever is good enough content to upload that very day or in the next week or so. You know, you can do, like, a compilation of throughout the week, so you don't need to do it every day. But, like, you know how annoying and painstaking that would be, especially, one, if you don't have an audience, and two, if you don't have other people to help you get those clips. There's a reason why I jot down the time for every time I pop a trophy in every game, so future me will not need to skim through the VOD to find the exact point I get a trophy for a specific thing. You know, future me will be thankful. Like, there are some games I want to do the videos on, which I didn't do them with, but I realized a trick I could probably use is go to the beginning of the VOD, see what time it is on the top right of my PlayStation, and see when I got that trophy at the time. So I'm like, oh, so if the stream starts at 8 PM and I get a trophy at 9:32, I'll be like, oh, that's an hour and 32 minutes roughly in the stream. I just need to realistically use the footage from that trophy to match it with the streams. But that is just pre-shit. That's not even talking about the game. That's collecting all those little clips. If there's like 50 trophies in a game, each of those trophies I would reckon would take maybe 5 minutes to find all of those. So, like, do the math. If I sit there for an hour to do it, I probably only get maybe 10, 20 done. That's why I haven't really started doing it. But I do want to, sooner rather than later, do the GTA video, because part of me kind of knows that would do well. Because everyone clicks GTA, because GTA is a hot commodity. It has GTA 6 and GTA 5 have been hot commodities for the past, like, 2-3 years. You know? Because it was meant to come out last year. And I'm kind of glad it didn't, because I played GTA 5 this year, essentially. Even though it started last year. So it's so weird to think about that I played the entirety of GTA in between. Like, after me leaving my work. It feels so weird to think of that.
Simon, I know it's you, and the thing is, here's the thing, intellectually you're going to be able to outsmart me here, but I know it's you. I know it's you. It's Harry! Yeah, it's Harry. What do you mean it's not me? I bet it's Jack. Simon, it's you. Simon, it's you. Man, we're good. I think we got it. Hey, yo, Jack, you're sick! It was Jack, wasn't it? It was Jack. You're sick! Say anything the whole time, he's definitely muted. I knew it! Click the button to subscribe.
I hate... What I don't like about the Among Us era is that you got to be able to choose if you could see if they were the imposter or not when they get ejected. As a viewer, I want to see the thing. And if I'm a player, same thing as well. I never really enjoyed Among Us. I played it a bit, but I never watched videos playing it. No game truly became as big as Among Us. Like, we had Fall Guys, then Among Us was just bigger. Then I think, um, Dead Company, maybe. I don't know. Because, like, COVID essentially made that game popular.
It has to be something big. I don't know who that is.
I give you my blood,
Bloodborne 2.
my life,
Resident Evil?
to humanity's very dusk.
The music sounds like Bloodborne. Dude! Dude! Wait! Hold on! What? What is happening? Is this just like Elden Ring Night Rain or something? I'm so confused. What am I looking at?
Jetpacks. Guns.
What the fuck? You got the Yetis! What is that? You have a fucking T-Rex! I don't get it. The Dusk Bloods? I don't know what's happening! I'm confused!
When was that announced? 2025. No one knows how to spell Evelyn. Are you fucking retarded? This comment says Gab coming in. What the fuck was that? And Sean panicking and also Child by Confusion. Then the next response, I didn't think it was going to be something dumb like this, but this comment was like, that's Evelyn, his new GF, not Gap. He broke up with her a while back. Like, bro, her channel is literally called Gab Smolders. You fucking idiotic person. Like, you can't say something incorrect and that you think is correct and saying you're still correct when people say that what you reply with was nothing, you know? Yes, we know her name's Evelyn, but it's like we can call Jacksepticeye Jack and not Sean. Half of us don't want to call him Sean because we know him as Jack. I call him Spadicy, for fuck's sake. I don't think they would have released Bloodborne 2 this soon after Elden Ring. I think they wanted Elden Ring to still be the hot commodity, which it has been the past 4 fucking years.
Oh, GTA 6? Yeah. It looks so cool. That game can easily hit 100 million units.
Dude, Trailer 1 came out 2 years ago? What the fuck?
The most amount of views in 24 hours record. The closer we get to the GTA 6 launch, people are going to be buying PlayStations for their families for GTA 6. Then the PS5 Pro and the Xbox Pro will come out, and people are going to buy those for GTA 6 because they want the best graphics. I think GTA 5, it's the second most sold game of all time. The number one is Minecraft at 300 million. By the time GTA 5 comes out, we're going to have a lot more consoles sold. Oh, GTA 6? Yeah.
I thought PUBG was a free game. To be fair, Wii Sports it came with the console, so everyone who got a Wii got it. You know, that's like saying Astro's Playroom is one of the most sold games ever made because it just came free with a PlayStation. But since it was downloaded onto the console, it's not really counted because Wii Sports it just comes with the Wii. I don't think we'll ever get a Bully 2. I genuinely don't know. It could be a thing where GTA 6 will get a bunch of people have viewers, but so many people don't want to watch it. People want to play it. That's the difference with GTA 6. People want to play it. You know, sure there will be people and like the young kids whose parents say I'm not going to buy it for you will watch like the biggest streamers play it, like XQC or Ludwig or whatever. They like these people. These are gonna get people are going to experience the story firsthand through these mediums. But what would be even greater in that scenario is that so many people are playing it that it'll probably the only game on release where 90% of the gamers on Twitch will be playing it. Then the other 10% are like either never want to play GTA or like don't have access to it or whatever. Like shit you not. Day one, there's like every streamer you know will be playing it. You know, it's like how people sponsor a game, get sponsored by a game company to play it on stream. You know, like there was a bunch of things for Resident Requiem and Borderlands. Like Nat played Borderlands on his fucking Mafia-thon for fuck's sake. You know, a lot of game companies sponsor streamers to play it. So if Rockstar sponsors a channel that was always gonna play it, you know, it's gonna be huge on YouTube and on Twitch. It's gonna be. It's not gonna. The PC version won't come out next year. The PC version will come out like 2028. What's bullshit with Minecraft is that it's one of those games that you want to play, have it on everything. I have it on my phone, I have it on my Mac, I have it on my PlayStation, all PlayStations, even on the Vita as well. I have it on the 360. That's why it's the most sold game, because everyone has multiple versions of it. But what's irritating with the PC version on the Mac version is that some people have to buy it again to play it. Because they didn't do a specific thing. I reckon I'm one of those people. So I can't go into my random PC worlds that fucking never played with. Like, I thought I was gonna get a PS5 Pro, but like, I don't think I need to. I really don't think I will need to. I really want someone to play Mouse PI. Like, I'm thinking about playing Mouse PI for YouTube, but I want to get the physical copy. I don't know. The fact it's only been 3 months since fucking Iron Long came out is insane. I don't know. I wanna have a reason to wake up early. That isn't really waking up for a fucking job. Can't. There's so many games kind of this year I want to play. You know, Lego Harry Potter, not Lego fucking Batman, Soros, Halo. Like, Control, like with Control, I want to replay Alan Wake 1, 2, and Control before that comes out. So there's gonna be a lot of fucking Alan Wake nonsense. Because I'm not. The only irritating thing about that is that I would realistically want to have both controllers platinum back to back, but I know Remedy is going to drop a bombshell saying, "Oh, we're going to have 5 DLCs," because every single Remedy game has at least 2 DLCs, at least 2. Alan Wake 1 did. I don't know if that's on the PS4 version or not, but Alan Wake did, Control did, Alan Wake 2 did. Realistically, I would have done the DLCs already, but I told myself when I played it nearly 2 years ago that I'll only do it when a DLCs come out. And it's been nearly 2 years. And the physical copy I want to get, because I got Alan Wake 1 and Control on PS5 on disc for the sake of owning them. But I know Control Resonant will be like Alan Wake 2, and everyone would have to play it on via PSN first, then the physical copy will come out half a year later. Like, it'll be very annoying, but I think that will be the case. Like, it'll be very fucking annoying for that to happen again. But since Remedy's such a big IP now, realistically, I shouldn't need to wait half a year for a physical copy of a game. I mean, that's PI I get. It's basically an indie game. Well, yeah. See you later.